Hi, it's been a little bit. What a crazy 3 weeks it's been. Um, yeah, the world's being flipped upside down right now with everything that's going on. I mean, as an ESL teacher, I knew about the coronavirus because of, the ESL teaching and knowing what was going on in China. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like, okay, we're not having sports, we're not having concerts, we're not having school, which as someone who works in the schools, yes, because as I put on my Instagram post, I said schools are a germ fest. I said they need to be shut down because you have hundreds, probably even thousands of students, and then whatever germs they bring in. So we really get sick just from the kids in general. So, yeah, and then all of a sudden, I I had to make the conscious decision not to go back to the gym because I didn't feel safe going there. And then as soon as I stopped going to the gym, then they shut the gyms down, and then all of a sudden, boom! Not only only essential places are open now, which makes sense. Um, I'm not fully on lockdown. I mean, in California, we are on lockdown for the essentials, but I have to go out. So I do go to the grocery store. I've been to Walmart a couple times, been to Walgreens. I have to get stuff. I definitely wish I was, on my own for this whole thing because I could really, really use this time to open up hours for my teaching. But I am opening up 5 days a week now, like the last hour and a half, and it's just been slow. Like yesterday, I found out that one of my regulars, because I used to have three regulars, one moved to a different time that I wasn't available. But one of my other long-time regulars, yeah, like she's on long-time leave now. So hopefully nothing happened. I haven't had her in like 3 weeks, and she was constant no-show. I said, "Hey, listen, what's going on?" And then it was student on leave, and then now she's on long-time leave. So I just have my one regular now, and I've been opening up Tuesday through Saturday morning, and then I always have Friday night open, and just like nothing's booking, which is weird because I at least I usually just have Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday morning open like the last hour or half hour or so. But man, it's crazy. Like just nothing's booking. I've been hearing that all over the place. That's super slow for whatever reason. Um, and then I had to make the decision a couple days ago not to do my massage anymore, my regular. I was still working on him because it was just him. But with everything that's going on, like I'm at risk because I already had a lung issue with my blood clots. I don't know where he's going. I don't know if he's going out. I know he goes to the grocery store and stuff like that. I can't risk my safety. So I'm losing money not subbing, which I already knew was going to happen. That was already happening anyway because my blood thinner medication. I can't do my massages, which that's cash I would have gotten, and then my ASL teaching is slow. So I guess the silver lining in this is that people are being very lenient now on bills. So the stuff that I have that's due, well, most of my stuff isn't due till after the 15th ish. So I'm still waiting on my tax return to come in, which isn't much of anything because of I didn't work a lot last year. And then whatever the stimulus thing's coming in, the one-time payment, that's not really going to do anything. And then I have to wait until next month to apply for unemployment because I already had unemployment for the school year, so I can't reapply for it. We're still in the school year. So I have to wait until May. I think it was 23rd. That's when it expires. So yeah, and then I'm still been trying to get disability, which that's crazy because I mean, like I said, my blood thinner medication, I have side effects. So I can't. At the time I couldn't work 2 3 days a week. That's what I try to do when I sub. Is like I try to work at least 10 days for the pay period because I get a decent paycheck like that. Just working 10 days. Well, with my old um pay because they upped our pay for subbing, I would at least make over $1,000 per paycheck. Now with the bump in our pay, our raise, if I work just 10 days, I can make like $1,500. So that's still a decent paycheck just for 10 days of work. But again, my health's number one. So if I'm not feeling well, I'm not going to go to work. So I'll just see what happens with the tax return and everything else. I mean, I'm again silver line. I'm at least getting some money in, but I just wish it was more because as it and then the unemployment. I mean, that is 100% guaranteed. I mean, obviously with what's going on, we should be getting it, but I you don't always want to assume that you're going to get money in. And then I'm losing my massage money. I was banking on my massage money because that's at least a couple $100 cash a month. Um, this makes me glad I don't have kids. I follow like a child-free page and they were like, "Can you imagine having kids right now?" Like I can imagine like single parents and they're the only ones paying for stuff and they have no money coming in or um, just that one-time payment. Like I can't imagine because I don't even know what I'm gonna do about my bills and I already don't have a car. So that sucks. Yeah. So, yeah, the world's kind of flipped upside down right now. But I mean, people are trying to find the silver lining and they're like, oh, well, at least people are with their families. And I'm like, oh, people need to understand that not everyone has like a tight family situation, or some people are like in abusive relationships. So you might be stuck with like an abusive spouse right now. I know working in the schools, a lot of the kids want to be at school. School is their escape from, whatever they're dealing with. So I feel for those kids. Um, yeah, I just feel for people that are stuck and stuff right now because I know what that's like. Um, yeah, I just feel for them because especially the kids, they can't do anything about it. They can't like go drive someplace. They can't whatever. They're stuck, and I know a lot of teachers. They said their kids are like, "Oh, I wish I was at school. I wish I was at school. I'm bored here." Oh, blah, blah. So I feel for them. So people just need to watch when they keep saying, "Oh, at least you're at home with your families and getting quality family time." It's like not everyone does that stuff. Like stop. Um, yeah, so I mean, it hasn't affected me that much. I mean, the big thing right now is the gym. It's hard for me to try to figure out a workout because I do mostly like cardio and then I do weights. I tried doing some other exercises, but because of the weight that I've put on, it's a lot harder to do it. Like I tried doing yoga the other day and just I was able to do it a few years ago when I was like 50 pounds lighter. Now it's very hard to do it. Very, very hard. But I have time to kind of like wean myself on it. And the first couple weeks I was on spring break anyway. I would have been on spring break, so not much of a difference. I guess the big thing is the gym. And then after that, the big thing is again, not being able to do massages. Oh man, that's cash right there. I could have to pay stuff. Um, Still trying to get a loan. That ain't happening. Um, Anything else? No, just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Like today, so I usually do massage today, so I'm trying to get some ESL stuff done. I'm gonna apply for Palfish. Well, I already signed up for them a couple years back to do like separate. You can do like your own curriculum stuff, but I just never got to because I was focused on data. So I'm gonna go over some stuff for Palfish. I'm trying to set up an interview. I've actually canceled a few interviews because I kept forgetting that I had set up an interview. Yeah, I guess you have to record a class or something like that. So I'm still going over the material, and then I need to go over some data stuff. There's some training videos I still haven't watched yet. I need to go over some BIP hit stuff also. Just, I mean, I have the time now. I can go review stuff and then possibly even study for my history CSET. Um, yeah, just trying to find ways to occupy my time since the spring break's over. This week we would have gone back to work. So no subbing, no massage stuff. I only had one ESL class this week. That was on Tuesday with my regular. Like I said, my other student canceled. I usually had two classes with her a week. So like I said, I've just been listening to music. I've been doing my little side hobby. Did I even announce my side hobby? I now twice a week now since January I do a radio show. It's free. It's volunteer. I don't get paid for it, but it's just something fun to do on the side. So yeah, I do that. It's called NK Airplay. So basically, if you know, I'm a boy band fan. So basically, it's a New Kids in the Block fan run station. So they play boy bands, but they also play 80s and 90s music. So I had listened to them for 10 years. They left about like 3 years ago. Something happened with the station, and then they came back in September, and they were looking for DJs. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do something fun. So I applied back in January, and I got hired. And then I was just doing Friday shows, but now I did Tuesday and Friday from 2 to 4 West Coast time, 5 to 7 East Coast. And I just play my songs, and then I'll just like introduce them or maybe talk about certain songs. It's something fun to do. Like I get to listen to music for a couple hours and, I've met some people, some of the listeners online. It's just something fun to do. Do I get paid? No, but it's just a fun hobby to do. And, kind of like a little, um, what's the word I would use? I don't know, kinda like childhood moment because I always when I was younger, I wanted to, like I mean, I never put this out there, but, like, I always wanted to, like, maybe be, like, on the radio or something. I always loved listening to music. I always recorded, like, mixtapes, and, like, I even pretended that, like, I was, like, a DJ. I was like, "Oh, and next we have this and this." So it's kinda cool, like a little childhood dream somewhat coming true, and I get to play music and stuff. It's just something fun to do, like, when I play my songs, it might be the only happiness I have that day. Like, the rest of the day might have been stressing, but I get to play my songs, so it's all good. Um, so yeah, if you wanna listen, NK Airplay, Tuesday and Friday. Well, we have shows pretty much every day. I know today they have 2 shows. Um, yeah, so that's just something fun I do. So like I said, for the time being, I'm just gonna be reviewing my ESL stuff, probably studying for my CSET, trying to get some workouts in. That's hard to figure out what to do. Yeah, that's it. I mean, and then we've been running errands, like I said, Wednesdays, I think like Wednesdays and Fridays, usually I'm running errands, the grocery store, and then we have to go to Walmart and get other stuff. So yeah, and then there's like no sports either. There's like nothing to watch. I mean, it's like minor compared to other stuff that's going on, but yeah, it's just where everything's kind of shut down. Like I looked at the SIG alert at the LA freeways. It's like green. The environment's getting better. So I mean, you try to find the silver linings in it, but it still sucks to have to be worried about your health, worried about other people's health. I know some people they're very close to their families, very close with friends. Some people, some spouses can't be together right now. They're separated. Some people are stuck in other countries. Like there's just a lot of crap going on. But it's like we'll see what happens in a couple months because I know China they're finally kind of calming down a bit with everything that's going on. So, I mean, that'll be us in a couple months, so it's fine. Just gotta take it day by day, sometimes with me hour by hour because I gotta worry about how the hell I'm gonna pay for this, how I'm gonna do this and this. And trying to think anything else. No. I mean a lot of people are kind of bored, kind of stuck, but like I said, I'm a bit of a homebody introvert anyway. So, like I said, again, the main thing I'm missing out on is my massage work and the gym. Those are the main things that I miss out on because most of the time I'd be here anyway, watching TV, listening to music, whatever. So, yeah, I'm kind of rambling on, but that's it. Let me know what you're doing for coronavirus, how it's affecting you, because like I said, I'm an introvert. So for the most part, it really isn't affecting me, just financial. I know some people are like extroverts and they're like, oh my God, I'm used to going out and doing this and this and this, and they don't know what to do with themselves. So let me know how it's affecting you or how it's not affecting you. And I'm just, sending good vibes to everyone, good well wishes. Hopefully, we're able to just get through this and you guys are able to pay your bills and take care of your stuff. So I think that's it for now. I'll maybe check in next week. I don't know. Maybe if there's any major updates. And that's it. Bye. Oh, follow me on all my social media outlets. The links are below. Bye.